Hello everyone, today I just want to share a quick little project with you. I was going through my laces and I thought, it'd be nice to have some lavender sachets tucked away in my lace drawers. So I thought I would make some very quick, simple little lavender hearts. These have been around for years. I've made these for quite a few years now. I've made them in all different shapes and forms, as I'm sure a lot of ladies out there have. But I just thought I'd show you how to make these very quick and simple hearts. And they're made with glue, but you can sew them as well. And I forgot to mention, I have two different styles. I have one, a little pink one. It has a heart applique on the front with a little satin bow and flower, and I have a green one with a beautiful little a tattered flower from June Angel Pews, thank you June, on the front of that one. This one is a hanging one. You can hang that in your wardrobe or with your laces or whatnot. And the little heart on this one came from Lily's store when Lily's store was open. Okay, take care everybody and thank you. Bye. So I have this lovely Cottage fabric, and I picked it up from the op shop or thrift store quite some time ago now, and I thought I'd make a few things out of it. I sort of was rustling around in my fabric this morning and came across it and thought, oh, I'll make something out of that. So what I've done is I've put the right sides of the fabric together. That's the right side, that's the wrong side, and I put two pieces of the right side of the fabric together, mainly so I could draw on it. And if I was sewing this, I would put it under the machine and sew it like that. But in this, what I'm doing today is I'm gluing it. I have this old heart, it was like a swag of hearts, little wooden hearts, and I've just used that as a template to draw around for my hearts. So like I said, I'm going to be gluing these today, seeing as the majority of people, it seems on YouTube, prefer to glue. I do kind of prefer to sew, but because this is such a small project and I'm not making something that's meant to last a lifetime, I'm making lavender sachets. They do have a shelf life, because after a while the lavender, it starts to disintegrate. It doesn't last forever. And that's why it's also a good idea not to make lavender sachets out of like a netting fabric. In the beginning it might be very pretty, it might look nice, but after a while the lavender starts to disintegrate and you end up with a drawer full of lavender dust. Okay, so we'll just work on one at the moment. I'm just cutting the heart out to start with. I'll put that there. And now, because I'm gluing it, I am going to turn it and put it the right way together like that. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to put in the center of this just yet. Let's see if we've got some lacy bits. I'm using a bit of old curtaining. Actually, I don't know if it's old. It's a piece of curtaining Louisa sent to me quite some time ago. It's already in strips. That's how it was sent to me, which is perfect because I just want to place my heart. I might start on the more narrow end, might be better. Oh, okay. I just want to place my heart on it like that and cut a piece off. That was probably oh no, it's not too generous. I might just I'll put that into a triangle, place the love heart on there like that, and roughly cut around it, leaving approximately a centimetre, which I guess it's almost half an inch around. And like I said, it is just roughly. I will trim that up because obviously that's a little bit big on that side, isn't it? Don't want it too big. Just like that. Okay, now I'm using just craft glue. This particular one happens to be Helmar's. It has a good strong hold. I find this works better than their quick dry at the moment. I don't know what they've done with the quick dry recipe, but I found it's changed and I'm not too keen on it. So all I'm going to do is, I hope that glare, I'll put that there because I don't want the glare hitting up. I'm going to peel back the top layer. I'm going to keep it in place, but peel it back, and very nice and close to the edge, just put a bit of glue. Can you see where I've put that bit of glue? There. Evenly all around the edge. Now you ladies with hot glue, if you're confident to do it with your hot glue, do it that way. If I ever use hot glue, I will make a comedy session out of it, because I've only ever used hot glue probably twice in my life, and it's scary to see me use hot glue. So maybe one day I'll do that. I'll have a video up on learning to use a hot glue gun or something. Oh dear, but it won't be until I have a proper space to craft in. And then once you've done one side, press it down nice and firm. Open the other side up, and because I'm going to fill this with lavender, I need to leave a little gap. So I'm going to put glue all around that corner part there and up a little bit there, but I'm going to leave probably 1 inch to 1.5 inches free of glue to allow me to stuff the heart with lavender. And then I press it down gently. I'm not pressing it too hard at the moment because I want it to go a little bit tacky, and then I'll press firmly. I just don't want it oozing out the edges or anything. Like this side has tacked off a little bit now, so I will just go over and press that side down, and I'll wait more for this side. But you can see there's a little opening in there for me to put my lavender in. Like that. And I'm going to put the back piece on now before I stuff it with lavender, because it just, I find it sits a little bit nicer. So I'm deciding which is going to be my front and which is going to be my back. I kind of like that for the front. That's quite pretty. I might just trim that a bit there because I see there's a bit of the back heart. Okay, so we'll have this, and I'm going to do the same thing. Just a nice skinny little beading of glue. And of course, if I was sewing this, I would, everywhere I'm putting glue is where I would be sewing. My machine's actually threaded up and set to work on my daughter's formal dress at the moment, because although we bought the dress and we had it fitted, we decided I would do the hemming of it, because they were going to charge quite a lot to do the hem. So my daughter kind of volunteered me for that, and it's like 7 layers of tulle and satin. So I don't really want to disturb my machine at the moment to make little lavender sachets. I'll just trim all that up a bit there. Okay, see that? Alright, I'm going to go back and firmly press that second side you did. Okay, I'm going to have to stand up now. Okay, this is my lavender. I bought this a while ago, and I don't really have a very good sense of smell, but I can smell this. It's really lovely. So I'm going to, I'll put that there. I've got a little plastic spoon in here to help me. Easiest way for me to do that is to do it over the bag. Just open up the little gap like that and start putting the lavender in. If you find it difficult, turn the spoon around and just push it in with the other side of the spoon. I do love lavender. I used to grow lavender. And I used to make lavender bags for my drawers and things many years ago. And I haven't made any, and that's why I bought the lavender, because I thought, you know, I've got all these laces and fabrics and things now. I really should be doing things like that. And they're good for gifts. They're good for gifts, but they're also good. These little ones here, they're ideal for putting in with your laces and with your fabrics, you know, to make them all smell nice. Get the end of the spoon and just push it into right up to where your fabric has been glued as best you can, just to sort of stuff it. I'll probably take just a little bit more, not too much. Need to leave that little gap to put some glue right around that little edge part there without the lavender sticking to it. So maybe just take a little touch out. Okay. And then, same as what we did before, a tiny bead of glue. Around that edge there. Hold it like that and just do that, and it will meet. Press it down. If I've got one little lavender stuck in it there, I know that might be difficult with hot glue guns, so try not to put too much lavender. I may have put just a little bit too much in that. Easier to fix with this kind of glue, hot glue. I'm not sure how that works, so just don't overfill it. Okay, done. And that's it. Let's just put my lavender over here. My room smells beautiful, I'm sure. Let's get that there. So there's our little lavender, our little sachet all sealed up. Yum, it smells lovely. Now let's see, am I going to put something on the front of it? I don't know. I don't have any hearts left. Okay, so I've got these lovely little flowers, and I've got 3 of these to make. These are little crochet, like a crochet. I think they might be tattered actually. They could well be. I was watching Donnie H, I think it is. I was watching her video yesterday on tatting, and this, I learned so much from that lady. You really need to, I'll put a link below. You really need to go watch her. She knows so much about laces and, you know, tatting and all sorts of things, vintage items, beautiful things she has. She has a video on tatting, and this is what she was showing, this sort of thing. So I have some of these from June, who is June Angel Pews. June sent me those, oh wow, quite some time ago now. And I think they will work very nicely as a decoration on top of there. So we'll pop a little bit of glue. And it seems wrong to put glue on this, doesn't it? Put a bit of glue on there like that, just for a bit of decoration. Okay, now I don't know if I have any white trim. I shall have a look. So it seems I don't have any white pearl trim at all. I usually buy like cream, beige colour, so I'm just trying to find a little colour that might go, and that one seems to be the closest. It's not white, it's not quite blue, it's kind of a grey perhaps, but that the green is too green. The other blue is it's too big. What's this? Is that the same as that? Not quite. That one's a bit more green. Let's have a look. There's the end there. Maybe that will go. That one or that one. I'm still going for that one. So now I don't know. It's not a big decision, is it? I just think that is kind of closer to these ones in the center. I do like those. I wonder if they're stitched on. I can't replace them, I don't think. I don't want the whole flower coming apart. Yeah, they're stitched on, so otherwise I would just replace those little beads. I don't know. Yeah. But they're not holding the flower together by the look of it. I wonder. But then, alright. Sorry, thinking out loud. Wasting time. So, I wish this nozzle was just a little bit thinner, because I don't like to see glue in the project. And so I start at the top there on that inside V part and just carefully bring it around, pressing gently as we go. And hopefully that glue won't be too noticeable in there. I think after a day it does sort of diminish the shininess, if I recall. I try not to have glue noticeable though. Okay, trim it at the bottom there. So that's what that looks like. I'm just putting it in that little crevice there, and now I will do the exact same thing on the other side. Let's get rid of that bit of glue on my glue. And these are by no means anything new. These have been around for years and years and years and years and years. Hundreds of people probably make these sorts of things. Like I said, I used to make these years ago as well. I never called it crafting though. See, I used to sew them, so to me it was sewing, it wasn't crafting. Okay. You probably could put this on before that embellishment in the middle if you want to. It doesn't worry me which way I do that, to be honest. But if you prefer to put the embellishment on last, you can do that. And there we go. And just give it a nice firm little press. And that's it. That's it, all done. I would have preferred that to be white. I have to make a note next time I get some pearls, which I usually get from eBay, to order some white ones. So that's the little sachet. If you wanted to, you could hang these over a coat hanger as well. All you have to do is put, well, you could use the beading if you wanted to. Let's just do that, shall we? We'll see how we go here. It doesn't have to be too long, just enough to slip over a coat hanger. Just putting a little bit of glue on the back of that and making a loop with those pearls. You could use ribbon. I just happen to have the pearls here. And then we need something on the back of that to just make it look pretty. What we're going to put there, setting that. What colour? I just need a bit of white or something. Too big. That could work. It might make it look a bit chunky though. Oh, here we go. A little white bow. A little white bow could do it, couldn't it? There we go. So that's our back. That can go over a coat hanger in your wardrobe, and or on a doorknob if you wanted to. I don't want to hold that too much because that's still drying. And that's our front. And while I was looking for these flowers here, I came across some butterflies. I think I bought I think I found these ones. They feel like they've kind of been glued before, you know, they've got that hardness to them. But I thought you could trace a butterfly pattern and make little butterfly shaped sachet bags. So there you go. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.